Alright, let's say in action historical data 1 hour H for NQ. 2 p.m. silver bullets is about to start, and there it is. We can see that the open price is in the upper half of the previous hour, right, which is above the midpoint. And also we can see that we are above the midnight. So let's check the stats. If we are above the midnight and we are above the midline in the top 50%, it means that we have 74.67% to sweep that high first. 74.67 piercing. Right, rather than opposite side, which is 14.67. But we also can see that there is a chance of no sweep at all, 10.6%. So silver bullet started in here, and let's see what's going to happen. All of those statistics are being copied into the indicator for every single hour for combined above and below midnight, and they are being copied in here from the Jupyter analyzing the historical data. And the historical data was bought from this website. And those stats are based on last 4 years on 1 minute chart on NQ. Just to confirm, those statistics are being taken from the trading window only, which is based of the opening range, which is previous hour from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. And all of those statistics are taken from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m., which is within 1 hour. Even when the price is dropping, it's a good opportunity to add into the position, as we've got an inverted fair value gap in here, and we just swept that low. So it looks like a really good opportunity to add into a position or actually enter a trade in here. Unfortunately, today it's one of those days, 10% days with no sweep. Looks like the power hour will finish off the business. So once the silver bullet started, we went really close within a couple of minutes. Then after the sweep and the reaction from the inverted fair value gap, we've been up 1.3 R, and but today it's one of those 10% of no sweep days. Let's see what happened previous Friday at PM silver bullet. Previous Friday PM silver bullet, we opened, where's the midnight? The midnight is above us. The midnight is above us, and we opened in the bottom half below the midnight. So below the midnight and below the midpoint. So on Friday we had 75% to sweep that low first. 75%. Obviously it's not going to happen every single day, but 2 p.m. started, we had a massive rejection candle, and we reached the target within a couple of minutes. Let's check last Thursday. Where's the midnight? The midnight is above us, so very same stats, very same situation. We open up in here in the bottom half below the midnight, below midpoint 75% to sweep the low first. So we 2 p.m. open, we inverted the fair value gap in here, and very quickly we went for that low. What happened last Wednesday? Last Wednesday was really awkward. So we open up above the midnight in the upper half, above the midnight above. So we had 74.6% to sweep the low, but as soon as we opened, we went for the high straight away. What about last Tuesday? Last Tuesday we opened in the bottom half, below the midnight. That's the midnight, and we opened below the midpoint of previous hour, right? So below midnight, below midpoint, we had 75% to take that low first. 75% to take that low first, rather than sweep the opposite side 15%, rather than sweep that high 15%. And unfortunately we failed to do so within 1 hour of silver bullet from 2 to 3. We never swept that low. The power hour did it like on 27 minutes later, so it was another 10% day of not sweeping that low. Now let's check the previous Monday to finish off the week. We opened once again below the midnight and in the bottom half, below the midpoint. So below midnight, below midpoint, so we had 75% to sweep that low. We open up in here, we went up, and then we inverted the fair value gap, and then we went for that low. We had 75% to go for that low, but it's always worth to zoom out to see if there are any other liquidity resting that we might be heading to. We never went there, but we had nice 3-hour trade. Right, getting back to our silver bullet today, it didn't work out, so let's check the power hour. So as you can see, the statistics are different for the power hour. Let's remove the drawings, and we open up the power hour. Open up. Where's the midnight? Where's the midnight? I can't. Oh, below us. The midnight is below us, so we are checking the stats for the price is above the midnight, right? And we open up in the bottom half, which is below the midpoint. So above midnight, below midpoint, we had 71.9 trends, 71.9% of sweeping that low first of the previous hour, which is from 2 to 3. We open up in here a couple of minutes ago. We went up, and then we inverted that fair value gap. Inverted it, confirmed the inversion in here, and we went for that low as we had 71% to do so, rather than sweep the opposite side 17.2%. So that's the example of trading with data and statistics. Right, now let's check, is the 3 p.m. power hour going to finish off the business of the silver bullet. Let's get back in time a little bit, and there it is. So if you will be in the silver bullet trade, that's your ongoing trade. But as I said, it never happened up to 3 p.m. So I treat it as 10% of no sweep, but it's happening very, very often that the power hour is finishing off the business. And there it is, as expected. Power hour finished off the business, and you've got your 2R. So yeah, that's the historical data indicator. I'm going to release that indicator tomorrow, but for the premium members of my Discord to show my appreciation and saying thank you to them.